Hey folks, it's me, Nick Martin.
And I'm Samir.
So tell me, Samir, why are you here in our studios today?
Well, to hang out with you, of course.
Ha! Our audience knows better than that, sir. No one wants to hang out with me.
Hey, your words, not mine. Anyways, the real reason I'm here is to show folks how they can use everyday software and familiar tools to analyze, visualize, and make sense of free and available Facebook data.
Wow! What kind of Facebook data are we talking about here, Samir?
Well, that's a great question. Now, Facebook makes certain insights available to different users, like nonprofits, businesses, or researchers, to help them succeed on and off of Facebook. Why, you might ask? Well, we think of it this way. If we can give people the power and the skills to make evidence-based and data-informed decisions, they will build strong and vibrant communities that bring positive change about the world.
Samir, I think I know what you mean. I run a Facebook page, and there's a page insights tool that gives me all sorts of data about how people are interacting with my page. We use that information to understand our audience and how and when to interact with them.
Right, and that page insights tool you're talking about actually lets you export data as a spreadsheet that you can open in Excel. This lets you drill down into insights that matter to you, or to do things like build tables or charts that share those insights with other people in your team.
That's great, Samir. I think I've seen those page insights, but I tell you, spreadsheets like that, it can be really intimidating for me. Lots of columns and rows. I am not a data scientist, so I don't even know how to start exploring that kind of data.
And that's why I'm here, Nick. Together, we're gonna run a series of short video tutorials that show folks how they can use everyday, free, or online tools to make sense of free and available Facebook datasets that people can use right away to advance their impact in the world. In this video series, we'll talk you through different types of data that's available to different users, how to access that data, and what you can do with it.
Okay, Samir, that all sounds good, but what specifically are we talking about?
That's a great question. So take, for example, our Data for Good program, which shares really unique public data sets about relative wealth or population density estimates. Or take our Charitable giving tools, which help nonprofits fundraise on Facebook. Nonprofits can view their fundraiser transaction history as a spreadsheet. So each tutorial will highlight a specific data set like these ones, walking viewers through how they can access, analyze, or visualize that data set using widely available or everyday software.
What do you mean by everyday software?
Yeah, that's a really broad term. So I'm talking about software that is free, lean or lightweight, it's online, or it's widely available. Think Excel or Google Sheets. Now, of course, there are hundreds of tools out there, and we'll only cover a few in this tutorial series. So I've selected some of my favorites that are, and this is really important, surprisingly easy to use and accessible. But before we get started, let's talk about privacy.
You know, Samir, I'm so glad you mentioned that. When I hear about data being made available by any company, I am always curious about who is represented in that data and how their privacy is being respected.
These are really important questions. Now, all data sets included in this tutorial series have undergone rigorous privacy preservation steps to be able to be safely, responsibly, and ethically shared. And we know a lot of people care about this, and if they're looking for more detailed information about our work to keep privacy a priority, we'll put links to detailed methodologies and privacy preservation approaches in the video descriptions for folks to learn more.
Hey, that's so great. So that way we can work with data safely and responsibly.
Absolutely. So now it's over to all of you watching at home. Select a video tutorial to get started, and don't forget to follow the link at the end of each video to take a short survey about your experience. These are really helpful to help us understand if this content is useful to you, which allows us to continue to improve our work.